How you doing, guys? It's old guy Jim. It looks like my kids are gonna stop in the shade over there. He's coming. That's Willie. I need you guys to watch this video because I need your help with something today. And it has to do with the trailing arms that I put back in my car. Hold on here. All right, let me explain something to you. These trailing arms, all these parts, are everything that I took off this car. These are 88. The skunks are 88 to 2000 to fit any chassis. 88 to 2000, obviously. The shocks are specific for 92F. Jesus, what am I talking about? 92 to 95 Civic 3-door, 4-door, or sedan. And I got to get to a problem, like I said, you guys to help me out with. I got to be honest with you. I have 103 subscribers, but only 2 of you ever comment. Only 2 of you do, which is cool. I mean, I'm not in this for a popularity contest. You know, I'm just basically doing this for something that I can look back on, that I built the car. And since I have cancer, if it ever kills me, someday my wife can go back and watch these videos if she wants to hear my voice or whatever. That's why I do them. That's basically why. It's not for anybody to, you know, look at me or what I can do or whatever. To me, this is all easy. This is basic, easy stuff. This is nothing. Any of you guys can do this and make it as nice as you want. It just takes time and money and patience. There's no tricks to building these cars. If there was, that was taken care of many years ago by the industry leaders, the pioneers that built these cars a long time ago. But I'm going to show you my issue, and this is what I need you guys to maybe forward this video, since I only have 2 people that comment and probably 2 people that watch them. Forward my video to others that you know to get this resolved. I want you to look at this. Look at the distance in between this bushing and the the underside of the chassis. It's almost, there's like 1/8 of an inch in there to clear. And on this side, you got all this sticking out. Now I got the upper camber link pulled all the way in to pull the arm in, and the front one, the toe link, I pretty much got it all the way to pull this in. Now, before you say anything about the orientation of this shaft that goes through here, I know about the orientation, and I do have it correct. As you can see, the spacing between here and the beginning of the bigger part of the shaft is quite far. I hate that shit. It's so gooey. And over here, the large part of the shaft is right there, real short. I have the orientation on these right. Believe me, I checked them like 5 times. That's not the issue. So why is this so close? Why is that so close? I mean, it's not even all the way on the bushing. And over here, I got all this space. I can't figure that out. For the life of me, I can't. Now, these rear arms, these rear lower control arms came off of a 4-door sedan, and I'm wondering if from here to here, if they're longer. So we can get rid of that, and make sure it's not that. I brought a tape measure, and I brought a tape measure out here to measure the distance of those arms and the ones that I took off the car originally. The ones this car was sold with are sitting right over there behind that truck, so we can measure that distance. Video 20 and 21, I got no comments on. Those are the 2 videos that I screwed up so bad, so I just took them down. There was nothing important in them anyways, really. They were so screwed up. I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna take them down. Okay, where's my rear logo? Oh, there they are. There they are. Okay, there's one. This is actually the front end power steering, the whole front end that came off that car over there. And this is the original rear end with drum brakes. That came off my 95, sitting over there. I gotta be careful, like I said, not to turn my phone, because if I do, it'll start recording sideways. When I turn the camera back, it won't go straight again. So let's see if that's the problem, if this arm is longer or not. So I got the measuring tape. I'm gonna do the old one-hand fucking work here. Let me pull this out. Okay. Here we go. Let me get it out. A little bit further. Okay. From the center down there to here is about, it's about 13 1/4. It's just about right on 13 1/4. Now these are, like I said, these are the coupe. These are the coupe arms that originally came off my car. There was no problem. The car was sold with these. And the ones that I put on the car are off of a EX sedan with rear disc brakes. So we're going to eliminate that, and you guys can fall back in this video or send it to others that may be having the same problem and say, look, the sedan arms fit the coupe rear disc without any problems. If this comes out to 13 1/4 inch, I'm going to be really confused on why those bushings are so far over one way. Like I said, I got the orientation of the shaft spot on. I got it correct. That ain't gonna stay, whatever. I'll just hold down my foot and do the one camera hand deal. All right. These are off a 94 four-door sedan with rear disc brakes. They're the same. They're the same. They're 13 1/4. I got it centered there, close. So it's not that. What the fuck? I understand. I got this upper link, like, pulled all the way in. You know, obviously they got to go out to be adjusted. And the front one is pulled all the way in. I got this arm in as far as I can get it. Unless I just need to pry up there and move it over. Fuck, I don't know. Why the hell that bushing's so close? They're the right bushings. The shafts are the right bushings. I mean, the shafts are the right shafts. And like I said, the orientation is right. The slot, one of these holes in the shaft that goes through the bushing has got a long slot on it. Well, that's this side. The long slot goes on the axle side. And just a straight hole goes in that side. So why is that freaking bushing so close over there? I don't get it. I mean, I've looked at tons of photos on I Google lots of photos and nobody's as close like that. I cannot figure out why it's doing that. So we just confirmed that the arms, the lower control arms are the same length. And everything here is year specific. Everything's been bought from Real Street, and I even called them and checked part numbers and stuff. Everything I got is correct. It's the right year. You know, this is a 95 EX. Most everything from 88 up to 2000 is the same anyways. So if you guys could, because I only got two guys that comment, you know who you are. If you two would forward this video to your friends and ask them to forward it, because I got to get an answer for that. I really can't find one. I mean, I haven't changed nothing major, you know. And make sure you tell them when they when they see the video, they'll see that this distance between here and here is 13 1/4. It's correct. They're the same on all of them, I suppose. You know, that little CRX, I'm pretty sure that's, you know, I could bolt this rear end here over on that CRX. No problem. And I also wanted to mention this paint. This was ordered from just a generic parts place here in the States. And it's R81. That's the code, R81. And that's what I ordered and what they mixed. R81. Now, if you look at this paint in the door jamb, I don't know how much you can tell from the phone, but there's no sunlight on it right now. But that's R81. This up here is fire truck. Fire truck red. I mean, it is friggin' bright. You should see it in person when the sun is on it. Holy hell. It looks like a freaking glow stick that's been cracked and shook. It's crazy. The colors are really bright. Maybe it'll tint down when it hits the sun. maybe it'll get lighter. I don't know. But man, are the freaking police gonna see me coming with this? I'm gonna have a hood exit freaking exhaust, and I'm like, oh shit, man. I'm gonna, you know, maybe when I get pulled over, John, look, I'm an old guy, 55 with cancer. Give me a break. I wonder if it'll work. I'm making feel sorry for me. Come on, bro. I gotta start on the doors. I just got the last night. I got the sashes in, and I got the trim that goes along the window. They call them window belts on Honda. Honda calls them window belts. I have no idea why they would call this strip that seals up against the glass a window belt. Window belt to me sounds like you know, the old type electric windows. The belt that went around used to strip out all the time. That's what a window belt sounds like to me. What is it, Willie? For anybody that's new watching my videos, I hope. Let me set my phone down for a minute. The engine compartment is done and been painted and everything. Let me peel this back. Give me a second. I got bungee cords. 1 minute. I got bungee cords all over the place. I gotta undo. Hang with me. Don't change the channel. Just stay right there. Damn it. Be right there. I about got the cover pulled back. Alright, let me get this out. Hold on. I'm coming. Alright, I'm picking up my phone, you impatient bastards. Okay, here we go. There we go. There we go. The I like Deadbeat Garage, by the way. I watch him. Not as much as I used to. Lately, I haven't really been a big fan. But this is Nardo Gray. You should see it in the sun. It looks so good. I did put four coats of urethane clear on this Nardo Gray. If you ask me, it looks quite a bit lighter than the Nardo Gray. It looks like Dove Gray to me. It's pretty light. Let me get this unhooked down here. I hope I didn't flip my camera. No, I didn't. But yeah, I'll tell you, anybody who wants to paint an engine compartment, you better put your big boy pants on, because the sanding is like the inside of the car. There's so many angles, and you know, primer and paint will just peel right off if you do not prep the surface. It'll peel right off. And but it's too. I haven't even rubbed it out yet. I am going to hand do all this. I'm going to hand rub it all out. But man, it does look good. It looks sweet as shit. I cut off all these little studs right here. One, you know, they look like this. They got your threads on. I can't see my phone. There we go. You got the threads on them, but this is really the only one I'm going to be using. Everything else is tucked, and everything else has changed. So I cut them off. I left them. I didn't bring them down smooth, because if I want to drill a hole in there and tap, I got some meat to use. So I just smoothed them off, just so they wouldn't grab my clothing if I got to work back in there or something. You know, and these bolts here I bought. Can't see my phone. These bolts here I bought all new. They're in the house. Every bolt that is exposed, that you can see to the eye in the engine compartment, I bought new, or went down and bought stainless pieces myself and replaced them. Trying to get this cover back. There you go. Come on, work with me. I want to tell you guys something else. If you live down, you know, anywhere lower half of the United States, putting a plastic cover on your car all the time is not a good idea. It makes a greenhouse effect. You'll promote moisture, and you'll start rusting the shit out of yourself. So every day I come out and I uncover this car every day, so it doesn't turn into a greenhouse and just moisture the hell out of everything. There we go. Okay, I just sprayed some Krylon gloss black down in here. Just that black. It gets covered anyway, so no matter. I don't know, I guess that red, I guess it's not too bad. I mean, it's bright. It's really bright. And the sunlight, when it comes down in the evening time and comes kind of sideways, hits the car, damn, it's friggin' glow stick, like I said. That doesn't belong there. But the main thing of this video is that bushing being so close to the side. Please, you two guys, forward it to a couple people. Tell them to forward it. I mean, really push the issue, because I'm not getting any answers for that. There really isn't any. I mean, nothing's wrong. I mean, everything's correct. I don't get it, but yeah, push the issue, push my videos forward, tell them to forward them. My Gmail is Honda 89 Civic si@gmail.com. Honda 89 Civic si@gmail.com. That is my email address. If you want to email me, do that. My Instagram is under I think it's Honda 89 Jim Hiscott or something like that. I don't know. You'll see the pictures on it. Just put in Hiscott. I'm the only Hiscott in the United States pretty much. So, but yeah, push the issue. Push the issue on the trailing arm bushings, please. Forward them. Get somebody to look at them. And I'm going to contact who I can. You guys ever watch, God, what's that guy's name out of Oklahoma? He's actually a buddy, but I got a bad memory, as you know. He runs his own channel. His name is Tommy. He's doing a drift car right now. He's doing an EF and some other stuff. And anyways, I'll get his information later, I guess. SCG. So that must be, I don't know, South Carolina. I don't know. Anyway, he's on his way here. He's going down to Florida to pick up a couple cars. But he's really popular on YouTube. I know, I'm sure a lot of you know him. And he's on his way here right now to check out my build. And I got some parts for him that I'm going to give him when he gets here. I ordered so much stuff for the car. I actually triple ordered some stuff that I lost track of. Didn't think I had, then I ordered it. You know, then a few months go by and I'm like, did I order that? Well, it was cheap enough. I'll go ahead and order it again. So I got a lot of stuff for his 94 Honda Civic to I just had this case laying around my room, so I said, you know what, fuck it, I'll throw on my rear. This is all the rear suspension underneath the car. This is the hardware that was on it, and there's the lube that Energy Suspension sends you. So I just kept it separate, and there's actually a note down the bottom telling me that is the bolts for the suspension. When you guys tear apart your car this far, make sure you bag and label or box everything, because it just gets overwhelming not to be able to remember. And you guys know how my memory is. Yeah, it's pretty. That's from the chemo. I want to explain that, guys, to you. The chemo that I had 2 years ago, one of its side effects is really destroying memory. And it continues, like short term. I'll tell you, I'll look up a word or a part, like this upper control link by Skunk. And 2 months from now, I'll have to remind myself that I even have this. And then I'll have to look and see what the name is on it, because the memory, it just goes like that. That's just, it's this unfortunate side effect of chemo. And there's the other link. This is all obviously for the other side that I'm going to get done. So, yes, all in all, you two guys that comment, I really appreciate your comments, by the way. And I comment back on anybody that comments on my channel. I go look for their channel and always comment. I'm very friendly and cool to others, and I help everyone that I can. I really do. I got good character. I always have. I've never been a fucking dick. I ain't got time for that. Been screwed over a lot because I'm a nice guy. Lost money. You know how it goes. But yeah. Anyways, ask why that is so far off to this side, and remember to tell them the orientation on the shaft that goes through the bushing is correct. You can even see it that it's correct. And the distance between the lower control arm, since it's off a 94 EX with a a 4-door sedan with rear disc brakes, it's the same length. Nothing has changed. So I don't know. I want to show you this. I do have some space. You see the slot right there? I can slide this whole front over. And I'm going to try that later on today to see if that cures, helps with the problem. I can move it over about an inch, and I bet you that would cure the problem. So when they watch the video, they'll see what I'm talking about. There's still a slot there. You can see to move it over right there. I can move that actually quite a way, probably almost an inch. And that probably would straighten that out. But anyways, share it and see if you can get other people to comment on it and see what that might be. There's that rocket bed liner I told you guys about. I used to be able to remember the part number, but I put the rocket bed liner on there about 6 or 7 months ago. There ain't no way I'm gonna remember it. And I told you about the bolts. See, I left a lot of the bolts in. so the holes wouldn't get a lot of paint in them. Some I didn't. And this stuff here truly is like a freaking rock. That's why the name of the product is ROCK, rock. And I told you guys once before, don't use that rubberized undercoating. That stuff actually holds moisture. Moisture can get in between the rubberized coating and your car. If you live down in the south, southern states, it'll eat it up. Don't use that crap. If you guys, to avoid that, use regular friggin' just black paint. Just paint the bottom of your car. Don't use that rubberized shit. I did that years ago in the 80s on a Datsun that I had, Datsun 510, and it friggin' destroyed it. Okay, well anyways, that's all I wanted to share with you guys, was just about those bushings, and show the people who haven't been on my channel that this is all painted and done. It's coming along pretty good. The money that I've invested in this car so far, and the parts that I got in the room down at the house, it's ridiculous. The motor costs the most, obviously, but dudes, I got like 18 grand in everything, and I'm not done. I need 2,100 for electronics, 1,500 for wheels and tires, and I still got to do the brakes. So, holy shit. Okay, well, I'm out of here. So I just wanted to I'm gonna leave it open. Just wanted to get you guys some, ask for the video to everybody. Ask them about the bushings being so far to one side. I don't get it. Okay, I'm out, and I'm glad you guys stopped by, and I'm gonna go upload this right now. I'll talk to you later. Comment down below, please.